Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to a special episode of Rob Spective. In this episode, in this special episode, I woke up this morning with a new opportunity, a new shell, a new purpose, another chance to make better choices and better decisions than I made the last 12 months. And it's such an amazing gift to be another year older in this amazing place we call life. I just wanted to jump on here just to tell you, or not to tell you rather. We all know we have energy. We all know when we use our energy and what it feels like. And we know that sometimes using up too much energy could lead you to not caring as much, or being frustrated a lot more, or being stressed. These are all energy suckers meant to just drain you and weaken you and make you think you're not worthy and not capable. But the truth of the matter is, you're more than capable. You're more than worthy. You just have to believe it yourself. Anything and everything I say or do, I have to first believe it myself. Otherwise, it'll sound like bullshit coming out my mouth if it doesn't sound like I myself use it in my own life, which anything that comes out my mouth either has happened, is happening, or something that I'm currently working through. And I tend to only speak from a place of honesty because honesty is very important to me, especially when I'm dealing with trying to find the reason or the truth behind a very specific situation or issue. And it's crazy how we find ourselves recreating history when we should try and create the future. I've realized things that I've thought about months ago, things I've said weeks ago, things that I have thought about years ago, manifesting in my life as we speak. And it just goes to show you, just because you don't necessarily understand something doesn't necessarily mean you can't comprehend it. And what I mean by that is, we don't understand why we're here. We don't understand space. We don't understand a lot of things. But what we can comprehend is that we are here. We do have choices. There are consequences to those choices. But good things also happen. Nothing lasts forever. If it's bad now, it won't be bad forever. If it's good now, it won't be good forever. But you shouldn't want it to be. If we were stuck in a sense of repetitiveness of the same thing constantly, we would never be satisfied. If everyone had the choice of actually staying happy once they became happy, everyone would. Wouldn't nobody want to deal with pain, hurt, suffering. But all of those sharp our edges and develop us and create this kind of just supreme gratitude for happiness, to the point where you just keep appreciating it more and more and more and more, and you suffer less and less and less and less. And it just gets to a point where you're like, you know what? I completely understand. I am the ship's controller. I am the ship's captain. I control the steering of the ship. I control how fast and how slow the ship's motor go. I control my crewmates. I make decisions. But I know one thing I cannot control is the weather outside the ship, the water outside the ship, the crustacean and the animals and the other dangerous circumstances and obstacles outside the ship. But I will put everything I have into making sure I operate it on the inside to the best of my ability. We do have in control. We do have control. We are in control. But we are so focused on the things out of reach that we don't see what is in reach. Me included, me especially. So this year, I will be making a lot more decisions and a lot more choices, and I'll be a lot less hesitant. And I'll be a lot less fearful and a lot more indecisive and a lot more compassionate. Me, Robert, your speaker, your friend, will evolve, will make small and simple changes that ultimately will become habits, that ultimately will become me. And you can do whatever you want. No one can tell you what to do. You wake up, you go to sleep. You can let people influence your decisions all you want. But at the end of the day, you will always be the one left with the consequences of those decisions, the repercussions of those decisions. Once you realize that those decisions and those choices and those outcomes are your responsibility, why would you let someone choose for you? It's okay to hear them out. It's okay to ask for advice, but ultimately the decision is and will forever be yours. This was a special episode of Robspective. I turned 29 today. Happy birthday to me. It feels good. It's a blessing to reach such an age. People tell me all the time, you're still young, you still got you got a long way to go. Not realizing every year is a blessing. People are dying younger and younger nowadays, and it's a blessing to get to this point. So thank you for listening. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy that Black Friday. I'll be out here getting this money. Why? Because I'm working and I'm dealing through the decisions and the choices and the consequences that was previously made months and weeks and years ago. And that's what life is about. Don't think, if there's something you did or there was a long period of time where you wasn't responsible or anything, that doesn't go away. It just runs in front of you and starts to create things in your future. And when you get there, you'll be like, why is this happening? Or how did this happen? It always starts and it always ends with you, the inside of yourself, the inside of your mind, the inside of your body, your soul, you. Once you realize that, and you realize every decision you make, good or bad, creates almost a sketch of something. And the more you make decisions and the more you do these things, the sketch fills in on itself. The picture gets clearer and clearer and clearer. And the next thing you know, you're living it. It goes from a sketch in your head to a reality right there in your face. But with that being said, this was your boy Rob on Robspective. Appreciate you listening. Everyone be safe out there. Enjoy those holidays. Love yourself. If you can't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. Peace.